It's currently 2:24 a.m. and I just wanted to get on here and pretty much say what's on my mind and my heart. It might sound crazy to some, so if I start sounding a little crazy to you, then this might not be the video for you. So yeah. So here it goes. Your soul star, your light body, your light vehicle, whatever you want to call it, is completely dependent on what you are feeding your mind. You got to be careful. You got to be careful not to see no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. Because all of those things contaminate the very thing that shapes your light, okay? And the more you are able to separate yourself, your mental, your consciousness from the material world and focus on the spiritual, the more likely you are to break free from bondage, to break free from the bondage of the night, where you are stuck in one spot, unable to move, unable to travel, unable to get near the sun, your source, where God dwells. And I feel like it's a time where people need to get back to source. The enemy has done his big one when it comes to this material world, because he has made it so appealing to people, to the flesh, that we forget about who we are. We forget about source. We don't remember who we are inside. And one thing I tell people, and a lot of people, kind of get angry when it comes to this, but when I tell people about the Christ, people tend to make the mistake of worshiping and calling on the body of Christ without even realizing the spirit, the soul star that dwelled within Christ. That is who Christ is. And he has been here many of times. She has been here many of times in many different forms, many different forms. All to bring the people back to their inner knowing, to bring people back to who they are, to remind people. Reincarnated every single time. Different bodies, different bodies, different bodies, different bodies. To tell people the same exact thing, but people still don't get it. They don't get it. How many times does the Christ have to return in a body to make people realize that this material world is not what you should be focused on? You should hate this motherfucker. I don't care how good it looks to you, how good it feels to you. You should hate this motherfucker. I'm sorry for cussing, but you are going to forever be bound to this hellhole if you continue to focus on material things more than you focus on spiritual things, material possessions, like people in the flesh, Christ in the flesh. That flesh is gone. Okay? The spirit will return in another body. In another body with a whole different name. And you have to realize when that spirit starts speaking and revealing itself to the people, you got to listen. Because in this hour, there will be many. There will be many. If you ever want to be free, if you ever want to break free from this system, from this matrix, whatever you want to call it, let go of your desire for... I'm not saying to hate yourself. I'm not saying to hate your flesh, but I'm telling you, you have to realize who you are inside of your flesh. Every day, every night you go to sleep. When you move in this world, move as if you are not your flesh. Yeah, while we are living, we have to eat. We have to do human things. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we are human. We breathe. We bleed. We do everything. You know what I'm saying? But to remember who you are is to know that at the end of the day, when you are all by yourself, that nothing in this material world matters. And when that time comes, you have to be ready to let it go. You have to be ready to let it go. If you continue to hold on to it, if you continue to have a desire for it, if you continue to long for it and the things that it has to offer, which is nothing compared to spiritual gifts. Okay? The stuff that the enemy can, reward people with is nothing compared to what God can reward you with. Spiritual abundance is everything. I don't think people realize this. Spiritual abundance is everything. And what you can gain in this world doesn't even compare. You have to want it, though. You have to want it. You have to learn to not accept the offers, the dirty offers that this world places before you in exchange for your soul star. This is why there's so many fallen angels. This is why there's so many fallen angels. You sacrifice yourself, your own soul star, in exchange for material gain. That ain't the way to go. And that's all I gotta say tonight.